Hey guys, Full Throttle 440 here. Today I'm going to work on this snowblower that a neighbor dragged over and wants me to get running. It sat for about 5 years behind his barn, and we're going to see if we can get this thing to fire up. Here's what we're working with. It's a 8 horsepower Tecumseh. Going to go through the carb, put fresh oil and gas in it. Check the spark plug and should fire right up. I gotta put a starter on it and that shroud, and maybe fix this broken thing right here. Got the starter on. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna mount this. I think it's a different starter than what it originally came with, because there's no holes where it would mount or anything. I don't really know where else it would go, so I'll just have to drill holes and put some bolts through there. Okay, I drilled holes in the cover and put these bolts through, and now that's on there nice and tight. I cleaned out the gas tank and put it back on, and I took the carburetor off and I put a different float in there because I think the other one had a hole in it. So that's all ready to go back on, and I already checked the spark plug, cleaned that up, and then I'll try to start it. I'm putting fresh oil in it. I oiled up all this throttle linkage and I added a spring right there. So now that works and everything. I'm gonna put fresh fuel in it, and then I'm gonna try to start it. And hopefully all the drive stuff for the wheels and the auger, hopefully all that stuff works. Okay guys, we're gonna try to start it. It hasn't run in probably 4 years or something like that, so. Well, now that the snowblower runs, I'm going to attempt to fix this thingy here. I'm just going to use these 2 pieces of metal, drill holes, and bolt it like that where it's broken. And, you know, bolt one on either side, and that should last for a little while at least. I got that on there, and it looks pretty good. And it works. Maybe give it a little more life. I'm gonna try to get this thing running a little bit better, smoother. Well, I was running this thing a little bit. It seemed okay. but there was oil being forced out of the engine all around this gasket and stuff. It was just like seeping out, and I checked my dipstick and it was almost out of oil. So I took the PCV valve off, and sure enough, packed full of dirt. So that would probably explain that problem. Too much oil pressure because it's not being vented out, or the gas is there. So hopefully that'll solve that issue. Hopefully no gaskets were harmed. I'll be able to throw this thing back together and give it back to the owner. It's running okay. I think I can get it just a little bit better, a little bit more tuning. It'll be perfect. There she is. I tuned the carb, got it running a lot better. Put the shroud on. Personally, I really don't like Tecumsehs. I don't like working on them. I don't like the design. I don't like the carburetors. But they're really not bad. Just not as good as a Briggs. But she's finally running decent, and I think it'll serve the neighbor for the rest of the year, and hopefully a few more years. Thanks for watching, guys. Not the most exciting video, but I'm gonna get some content out for you guys to watch.